František Gajoniček wasn't Jewish. He wasn't a gypsy. He wasn't homosexual. He wasn't a journalist. He wasn't a dissident. Gajoniczek was a Polish army sergeant who fought alongside his fellow soldiers when the Germans invaded Poland. And Gajoniczek was sent to Auschwitz, and there he met another Polish Catholic like himself, Raymund Kulbe, also called Father Maximilian. Now, Kulbe was a priest, but he knew all about what Russians thought of Polish soldiers because his own father had been captured by the Russians in 1914 and hanged for his part in fighting for the independence of Poland. What was Kulbe's crime? The priest was arrested for hiding Jews. The large monastery where they lived and worked took in Jews and sheltered them. And Kulbe was sent to Auschwitz. He was branded prisoner number 16670. Bloody Crotch was the name for the work overseer, and he singled out that gentle priest for the most brutal of work. He was to carry heavy, heavy blocks of stone for building the crematorium wall on his back with his arms. And once, when he actually collapsed into the mud, Bloody Crotch beat Kulbe savagely and left him for dead in the mud. A day came when there was a prisoner missing at roll call, and when that man wasn't found immediately, Crotch announced that 10 prisoners would be executed by slow starvation. The numbers were called out at random, and one was František Gajoniček. He was agonized, and he called out, "My wife, my children." And Kulbe stepped forward. "What does this Polish pig want?" sneered the commandant. And the priest said, "I'll take his place. I'm a Catholic priest, and this man has a wife and children." And that's how Gajoniček survived the war. As for Kulbe and the other 9 doomed prisoners, they were locked inside an underground bunker. It was only a few days before their urine bucket was empty because the desperate men drank the urine in their thirst. Every time the guards opened the door to check to see who was still alive, they found Kulbe leading prayers or chanting hymns or comforting the others. At the end of 2 weeks, most of the men were dead, but the guards wanted the cell emptied, and orders were given. The few men still alive would be injected with carbolic acid to starve their hearts. And prisoner 16670 calmly looked his killer in the face and raised his arm for his injection.